Bulgaria has withdrawn its national weightlifting team from the Beijing Olympics after 11 members of that team failed dope tests. The weightlifters, who were hoping to compete for medals at the August Games, were tested during a training camp in the Balkan country on June the 8th, according to the National Weightlifting Federation on Friday. The 11 weightlifters tested positive for the banned anabolic substance methendienone. Among them were medal hopes Ivan Stoitsov, who took 2 gold medals at last year's World Championships, and Velichko Cholokov, who won bronze at the Athens Olympics in 2004. Football news now. German team manager Oliver Bierhoff praised German fans on Friday for their support in the tournament as the squad prepared for the final of Euro 2008 in Tenero, Switzerland. Meanwhile, Spain enjoyed a light training session in good spirits after their destruction of Russia in the semi-finals.
Germany team manager Oliver Bierhoff paid tribute to the fans as he spoke ahead of the Euro 2008 final.
Big thanks goes out to our fans in Germany. There is a lot of support and enthusiasm in Germany, which we, through our friends and families, experienced by the television reports. This support helped us throughout the whole tournament.
He says Spain has been the best team in the tournament so far.
Looking at how the tournament developed and looking at these great performances of the Spanish team, the bookmaker had to give the Spanish team a higher ranking than ours. But this role is not a problem for us. One could see that during the match versus Portugal.
Meanwhile, the sun was shining on the Spanish squad as they went through a light training session in Vienna, following their impressive 3-0 win over Russia in the semi-finals. Spain have not lost a game in the tournament, and Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso stresses that it's important to keep the momentum going.
I think that we were, of course, really delighted and pleased with the performance. The most important thing was the result, and the result was brilliant as well, and because of that we want to continue that way. The winning track is the track we want to continue in, and hopefully next Sunday we will repeat another performance like that.
Villa set out the day's training and is unlikely to play on Sunday. But while Alonso admits his loss is a blow, he feels that the squad have enough strength and depth to lift the trophy.
And whoever is playing, I think that we have different options to play and to have enough guarantees to have a good system, and I think that it won't be a big problem for us.
The match will kick off on Sunday evening at the Ernst Happel Stadium in the Austrian capital of Vienna. All of Spain will be hoping that the team can finally fulfill their potential and lift the trophy.
We're back with tennis news. There was another huge shock in the women's draw on the 5th day of the Wimbledon Championships. After the departure of Maria Sharapova, top seed and world number 1 Anna Ivanovic has now gone down to China's Zheng Jie. The 133rd ranked Zheng Jie could hardly believe her eyes when Ivanovic shoveled a service return into the net to gift her the first set in 30 minutes, and that was before Zheng Jie broke serve to lead 3-2 in the second. Ivanovic then miscued a shot high into the sky on match point to go down 6-1, 6-4 in 1 hour and 12 minutes. It was the first time a Chinese tennis player has beaten a world number 1 player.
It's great. Because before I don't thinking I can win 2 sets. I feel it's a tough match because she have the big serve and the big forehand. But in the court I just try to keep going. I just try tell me she's a better player. I need 100% for play the every point.
Serena Williams, meanwhile, won the battle of the former champions against Amelie Mauresmo. Williams was a comfortable winner eventually against the 2006 champion after a tight first set that went to a tiebreak. Final score there, 7-6, 6-1. Men's top seed Roger Federer lost his serve in the opening game to Frenchman Marc Jiquel, but Federer soon found his form again and raced into a 2-set-to-love lead. Well, with dark clouds gathering overhead, the defending champion wanted to complete his match quickly so that he could earn a weekend break. And that's just what he did, finishing off his unseeded opponent 6-3, 6-3, 6-1. Well, Federer can now rest over the weekend before his 4th round match, which will be against Leighton Hewitt The Australian 2002 Wimbledon champion is seeded 2020 this year, and he beat Italy's Simone Bolelli in straight sets. Moving on to Formula One now, an upbeat Lewis Hamilton said on Thursday it was time to put the hammer down for the next 10 races, starting at home with the British Grand Prix at Silverstone on July the 6th. Hamilton, who's runner-up in the championship in his rookie year, said he can't wait for the Silverstone race, which was entirely sold out a number of weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't wait. You know, your home Grand Prix is one that you look forward to probably most, except apart from Monaco, obviously. But it's I think it's even more of a special race than Monaco. Monaco is it's a race alone, but your home Grand Prix is different. You know, when you're home, you feel more comfortable. You can see that last year was incredible how much support I had. This year is even more. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous to get there and see just how nervous but excited at the same time to see the atmosphere and see how much support I have. But I know it will bring me a lot of good vibes.
Well, Ducati Marlboro rider Casey Stoner reasserted his hopes of successfully defending his MotoGP crown after destroying the current lap record at the Assen circuit in the Netherlands on Friday. On his way to claiming a memorable pole position, the 22-year-old fired in a series of awe-inspiring laps. He was eventually able to claim the coveted place at the head of the grid after clocking a sensational time of 1 minute 35.52 seconds. His time was the fastest ever on a motorcycle at the track. Championship rival and overall points leader Valentino Rossi was able to sneak onto the front row in third. A highly impressive final lap from Repsol Honda's Dani Pedrosa saw the tenacious Spaniard visibly raise his game and take second. Well, the 15th and penultimate stage of the 2008 Trans-Oriental Rally continued through the deserts of China on Friday, with the epic terrain causing more problems for the entrants. There were many surprises en route, but few eyebrows were raised as Russian Alexei Kolomytsin won the stage on his KTM 690 bike in a time of 2 hours and 48 minutes to increase his overall lead in the competition. Over in the cars, Matthias Kahler showed his class and mastery of the conditions as he won his second stage in the row. The German desert dominator won to cement his third place overall in the rally. Hans Becks came in first on the trucks. That was a considerable achievement after Thursday's events when no trucks managed to complete the stage. Volleyball now. China got off to a convincing start in the FIVB World Grand Prix Hong Kong leg, coming from behind to defeat arch-rivals Cuba in a 5-set thriller at the Hong Kong Coliseum on Friday night. China was in attacking form from the very beginning of the match, taking the first set 25-18 easily. But Cuba fought back strongly in the second, and with the set tied at 25-all, they took 2 straight points to win it 27-25. Cuba continued their momentum into the third set, taking it 25-21. But after making adjustments to their lineup, China leveled the score at 2-all after taking the fourth 25-21. And in the decider, China showed their consistency and finally took that set 15-13, and with it, the match. And that's all for this edition of Sports Scene. I'm Ali Shuring here in Beijing. From the whole team here, thanks for watching.